Good evening, everybody. Dave Fleming here, and welcome to the PPA Bubly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards. There's a great look. We are inside Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino here in Las Vegas, and you saw one of our great players out there on the courts just miss an ATP there, and my goodness, what an order of play we have tonight. You're on Tennis Channel. You're going to see tennis stars, and they're going to be battling the best of the best in pickleball. That's right, Sam Querrey and Jack Sock are going to be playing Ben Johns and Matt Wright to start us off. Then the tennis guys are going to be playing, and folks, there have been text chat trash talk going on all week. Now someone will have bragging rights because we'll have the video to prove it. And then we've got the last of our team competitions. Again, these are setting up the seedings for tomorrow morning's semis and finals. So sit back, relax, get your beverages, get your snacks. It's going to be a wonderful night of pickleball here in Las Vegas.
Love 15, 30, 40. Any point won means you win. Because when you bet just $1 on any tennis match, you could win 100 if any point is won. Plus, if you're not in a sportsbook state, you can take a swing at thousands in prizes in our free-to-play pools. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $1 to win 100 if a point is won, and make it rain.
On your six, ladies.
The world will get back on its feet. We'll help you stay on yours.
What's your secret?
Oh, it's no secret. It's the expert help I got at Foot Solutions.
Make an appointment at footsolutions.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Here's where we're starting tonight, and this is gonna be fun. We've got two of the best American tennis players in history, Sam Querrey and Jack Sock. A lot of height there as well, playing a team that played together all last year and dominated pickleball. This year, they've actually been arch rivals, coming together tonight to play together, Ben Johns and Matt Wright. So it'll be fun to see what they can do, and it'll be even more fun to see what the tennis players can do when they're staring down two of the best players on this entire planet, but on a pickleball court. So great to have you with us. I'm Dave Fleming, and Cameron Blackwood's back next to me here tonight. And Cameron, we're going to start out seeing the tennis guys who, if we go back to last night, you and I were on the call, the tennis guys were able to just squeak by Anna Leigh Waters and Jesse Irvin. Now we're going to have a couple of the men play a couple of the pickleball men. What do you expect to see here?
You know, I'm still heartbroken about last night with the women losing that really close match. But going into the men's, I think that it's going to be, I do see the boys, Matt Wright and Ben Johns, coming out on top. Of course, they're the best in the world. However, you do have Sam Querrey and Jack Sock who are playing great pickleball. They've actually been training for this and just you know, we hear Sam Querrey wanting to come on tour and be a professional pickleball player. Jack Sock is almost there right now anyways. So their court sense is incredible, and I think it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see it. As I mentioned earlier, the last experience for you tonight will be a team match, and here's where we stand. We have one more to go. This is for seeding tomorrow. Team Young has 2 wins, so the winner tonight will tie them, and we are on ABC tomorrow, so that is going to be a lot of fun. I know, Cameron, you will be calling that with Cameron Irwin and Matt Manassi. I will be at my daughter's college graduation, so I won't be able to join you tomorrow, but I've got big personal plans tomorrow, obviously, so excited for that. But excited to see how is this all going to come together. Sam Querrey, as you said, has said, listen up, folks. I'm going pro. I'm done with tennis. I'm going. All right, Sam, you want to go pro? Here we go.
Here's your test. Here's your first test.
And Jack Sock loves pickleball more than just about anyone on earth. He's played 104 rec hours this week here in Vegas. So we are going to play this like a traditional match. 2 out of 3 to 11. Win by 1.
Win by 1.
Win by 1. We got fans in the stands wearing T-shirts with the logo on there. They've tricked up some signs, Cameron. And this is going to be a lot of fun.
I think there's going to be a lot of trash talking on this court as well.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if there isn't. And then, you know, I think Matt Wright and Ben Johns, I know you were heartbroken, both as a pickleballer and then obviously for the ladies, that they didn't quite get over the top yesterday. So will there be some valor from the 2 men on your screen here?
You know, like I said, I think it's going to be a clean win with Matt Wright and Ben Johns. But I think there's going to be incredible points. I think we're going to see a lot of some different movement from the tennis players. We're going to see very different styles of play right now, watching 2 ex-tennis players coming into pickleball and that transition. And then you're looking at 2 professional pickleball players who have been playing for years. So the difference in style right now and patterns and strategy, you're going to see why the professional pickleball players are going to be coming out on top tonight.
Yeah, great look at net cam there. We absolutely love this innovation, so we can see all that action right up there at the kitchen line, and helps us call when your feet are in there. All right, Matt Wright to serve. Let's play pickleball. And Jack Sock speeds it up, and hello, tennis.
I like that movement. He's been really confident about that all weekend playing, and he's looking to take it to him.
Second serve.
Sam Querrey on the right side here, the big swing, and that sails deep. So again, 2 out of 3 to 11, win by 1, regular pickleball scoring. Hands for days from Querrey and Sock, and they are the first team to score here.
I love that little giggle there from Sam Querrey, almost in shock of we're playing, we're in this match right now.
And they're going to stack Sock to the left side of the court, which means he will play over there the entire match.
Side out. You guys want to swap? I'll get you in the right place.
Okay. All right, so we're going to make sure these boys are lined up properly. There's Wright and John smiling away.
Second serve.
Big rip from the Michigan
0-2.
tennis star. Misses a very large target in front of him.
Really like that movement there from Jack Sock. His transition movement was very calm. Kept his hands really soft, worked his way back in. Of course, Ben Johns comes out on top, but he's turning into a great pickleball player.
Good leave. That's a good skill in pickleball to learn too. Why not let it go? So good job by Querrey there.
1-1-1.
So they've decided maybe stacking's a little confusing. So they're going to just stay and play their sides. Understood. And it is Santa Ben there giving a gift to the tennis players on the missed return.
Second serve.
I think he almost wanted to do a tweener,
Yes.
and there was no way that was possible.
2-1-2.
Yeah, the paddle was heading there, and then all sorts of unfortunate things happened after that.
Side out.
Almost took out his wife there in the stands.
Yeah, of all places for that to be going.
1-2-1. Point.
Oh, sock was there. There's a good look at the sock. Mrs. Socks in the blonde there at the top.
2-2-1.
And her
Love that all the
sister.
families are involved in
Yes.
this. Yes, and the sister.
Second serve.
Look at the court awareness here as Querrey
2-2-2.
sees an ATP coming and is right there.
You know, I'm really not surprised by that, because just coming from tennis, they do have that court awareness there. It was just the
Side out.
sense of pickleball moving that into this size of a court that I thought would be
2-2-1.
trouble for him, but they're handling it just fine.
6-6 Sam Querrey serving. Oh, shake and bake. It is
2-1.
on, folks.
Point.
And a delicious third from Querrey, and it is 4-2.
4-2-1. Second serve.
That third shot from Sam Querrey looked like John Isner's from last
4-2-2.
night, with the trajectory
Yes.
being really flat and a heavy ball versus a nice lofted drop. Very effective.
Side out.
And that's the precision of Ben Johns there, but a very nice get. Jack Sock was all over the court today. Slid for a ball,
2-4-1.
went all the way to his skin. Kid was bleeding. That's how much he's given to this game and this event.
Point.
Great finish there by Matt Wright. He's not gonna, he's gonna make sure he finishes that one and right at the feet.
3-4-1. Point.
Big drive catches Querrey there, and
4-4-1.
4-4.
Second serve.
Much better handle there for number 77, Sam Querrey. Sounds like your left winger here of the Las Vegas Knights.
Wow.
Side out.
What a great look
And-
there from Jack Sock.
Sock kisses this around there and is on the line. What a ball.
Point.
And Sam Querrey hits a winner off a Ben Johns Ernie, folks.
Comfortably.
Oh, just
Second serve.
so you mentioned the transition area, Cameron, where the differential will be
5-4-2.
significant.
It is, and the other thing that's going to be a big difference here is with Ben Johns and Matt Wright. They can move the ball and change the pace so incredibly well. Everyone has power on the court. We all came from tennis. We all have big
4-5-1.
drives. But when you get up to the kitchen, as you're seeing Ben Johns really move the ball around with that change of pace, that's going to be the difference maker tonight.
Second serve. 5-4-2. Side out.
Great take from Sock there. Don't let that ball travel all the way to your partner.
And he was practicing that earlier and made sure he just looked right at his toes that they were outside of that kitchen line.
Point.
And we are at 6-4-1.
6-4-1.
Jack Sock, one of the best doubles tennis players in the world, if not the best. Oh, and he wanted that. Needed the doubles alley.
10.
He did, yes.
Yep. 6-4-2. Point.
And that sails deep, and even though Sock a little off balance there, able to hang in there.
7-4-2. Side out.
And that is a phenomenal move by the GOAT of pickleball. Watch him anticipate this and get all the way around. That is
4-7-1.
leg day is important, Cam.
And for him to keep his hips squared up to keep the ball in, incredible job by Ben Johns.
Point.
So we'll see if these two slow everything down. Like we talked about, the pace, the tennis players love it.
5-7-1.
Yes, they're loving it right now. Like I said, I think they just need to go back to simple pickleball. Just get up to the kitchen line, make these boys play in some dink rallies.
Point.
Sock speeds it up, but Johns is ready, and the lead
6-7-1.
is but one.
Second serve.
And look at Querrey. That's where the height helps you, doesn't it?
It does, and he's seeing the
6-7-2.
ball really, really well, and he's keeping his paddle out in front of him. Sometimes what we're seeing with these tennis players is they're taking this long swing because they've just transitioned over to
7-7-2.
pickleball. And what you see on the other side is a lot of just wrist flicks, especially Ben Johns is so good at it.
Side out.
Little mix up there in the middle of the court. But I'm very impressed with Sam Querrey. He's keeping the paddle out in front, and the swing's
7-7-1.
very short.
Yeah, Matt just forgot that Ben takes all those in the middle. That was 2021 when they played together.
Second serve.
And it's hard when you have two incredible pickleball players like
7-7-2.
Ben Johns and Matt Wright, just like we had Jesse Irvin and Annalie
Yes.
Waters, but they don't play together often. So that chemistry is not there, and it's hard to create right away.
Good move by Sock, just couldn't finish it, so they cannot edge in front.
7-7-1.
There's Ben Johns, 7 apiece.
Second serve.
It's a tremendous volley right there.
7-7-2.
7 all on the scoreboard, 7 all on Querrey's back.
Side out.
And they say, well, you're not getting in front either.
And they're having a
7-7-1.
great time right now. No pressure on them, and they're playing lights out.
Second serve.
Yeah, the pressure is all on
7-7-2.
Johns and Wright here for sure.
Side out.
Don't get any love from the net there. So,
7-7-1.
again, best 2 out of 3 to 11 win by 1.
Point.
Big step back fire from Querrey there, but right into Ben Johns' paddle. That's a tough place to win.
8-7-1. Second serve.
Rare miss there from Johns.
8-7-2.
And another Ernie from Querrey.
If I was that tall, I would Ernie every
Yes.
point too. But he's reading it really well and going at the right time, and he's not
7-8-1.
getting caught there by Matt Wright.
And he's got an athletic guy to his side who will fill in, so it's a very smart play.
Second serve.
Sock, you could hear him say, why did I speed it up? Ben John's just standing there. So second chance to tie it up at 8. Oh my goodness, Sam Querrey doing a victory lap, and we just saw the end of the chest bump there, but my goodness.
I thought that was gonna go wrong, and that was right in every sense of the word. That was an incredible take by Sam Querrey, jetting over there and hitting that winner down the line.
And now it is 9-8, Sock and Querrey. 2 points from taking game 1 here.
Point.
And now it is game point for Jack Sock and Sam Querrey. Oh no.
And the pressure's got to him.
Oh no. Okay.
8-10-1.
Matt Wright is smiling up.
Point.
When Sock goes for an attack, might have been low, Cam.
And that's the difference maker that's going to happen, is you're going to start to see, I think, they've proved me wrong already, that they're going to want to look to speed up and play a little bit more aggressive and not have too much thought behind it. And that's where we're going to see the spread where Johns and Matt Wright are going to go ahead and take the lead.
Point.
And another big drive at Querrey's backhand, and we are tied at 10. Win by 1, folks. Win by 1.
10-10-2. Win by 1. Win by 2.
Okay, and the inmates are running the asylum on the court, and we've got, we're going to win by 2. Look at that shot. And that goes deep. Unbelievable point at 10-10. And the tennis players have the ball back.
And
10-10-1.
Remind me, but was it Jack Sock last night who wanted to win by 2 and it ended up working out in his favor?
It's, hey, we're going to win by 2 now, and we're happy to call it that way.
Second serve.
It sails deep. So 10-10, win by 2. Last night they changed it on the fly too, and that actually hurt the pickleballers. And another missed serve at crunch time for the tennis players. So they've had a game point at 10-8. They weren't able to cash.
Second serve.
But the and little fist pump at the net from Querrey.
Happily take that.
Point.
That's a great slide by Querrey, but just like you said earlier, big swing, Cam.
Big swing, keeping things short, and really just that wrist flick. He has enough power in there just to go ahead and put it down at the feet. Would have been a winning shot.
So now it is a game point for Johns and Wright.
Point.
And Sock gets tagged, and after staring down a game point against at 10-8, Ben Johns and Matt Wright rally and win with that tag right there. Impressive from Sock and Querrey, but just not quite enough. They lose. Game 1, 12-10.
You think you know Rose Namajunas? Rose lost her first title fight. Flat out lost. Right then and there, she made a decision to stop just fighting and start believing she would become a champion. And look who's #1 now. If you've decided to take control of your finances, get the cash you need today with the Cash Out Refi from Guaranteed Rate, a lender real estate agent's trust. Learn more at rate.com.
Our new EV rental fleet is the absolute GOAT.
Nice. Speaking of goats, is that Tom Brady?
Yeah, he comes in to recharge, get software updates, you know.
Same time next week?
You got it.
Cool. Let's go.
Let's go. There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Welcome back, everybody. Very impressive from the tennis stars in the near court. Sam Querrey and Jack Sock right there.
Time in 0-0-2.
So again, second game, best 2 out of 3 to 11.
Side out.
And you see Querrey was really sliding. He was almost on Sock's side.
0-0-1.
And that's something that Ben Johns is going to read every single time, and it's an easy wrist flick right down the line.
Second serve.
Speaking of wrist flicks, Sock just
0-0-2.
really understands that from pickleball to get the ball down,
Points.
but not down when you're returning, Jack.
Not down in the net,
No.
over
Yes,
the net.
over and down.
Right.
Yes, yes. Sorry, we will clarify.
Side out.
They know they got a gift in that one. He just went right down to the ground with it versus finishing out right in front of him over his shoulder.
Yeah, we're inside the 12 days of Christmas. That's all good. And that's all good right there, too.
0-1-2.
Super, super shot from Ben Johns there.
Side out.
And that's what's hard about these tennis players
1-0-1.
transitioning over. What we were seeing earlier yesterday is a lot of their drives going long. They're used to a longer court.
Yes.
And then so they try to adjust, and what happens is you counter almost too much and take so much off that you go into the net. So just finding that happy medium for them is going to be key in having success on the pickleball court.
Point.
Mr. Sam Querrey better start watching his line, because Ben Johns is seeing a huge opening.
Indeed.
2-0-2.
Quick start for the pickleball stars.
Point. Three, 0-2. Point.
And short returns and big drives continue.
4-0-2. Side out.
Oh, a double bouncer doesn't come over. And there you saw the Jack Sock attack, and he was ready for the second ball.
He was. He is holding his ground at that kitchen line, and nothing's really pushing him back. Really impressive.
Second serve.
I spoke too soon. No, that's just a great shot. Yeah, great shot there by Matt Wright.
Side out.
I see that the tennis guys have the paddle tap down though now too, so all the intricacies. You don't see a lot of
4-0-1.
racket taps, high fives for sure.
Second serve.
Matt
4-0-2.
Wright smiling away there. And that just goes deep. Usually it's 10 Lords a leaping. There was one John's a leaping there.
Second serve.
That really is set up by Ben Johns there. He can hold that ball for so long and then decide where to place it with that big backswing, making his opponents really have to guess.
Point.
Look at Sock run around the backhand, and then he was coming to absolutely destroy this ball right here. But when 6'6" is in your way, you can't get there. And he's not a short man either.
Side out.
What a sharp angle drop there from Ben Johns.
So they're finally on the board, but Wright and Johns up 3.
Second serve.
That just kissed the tape, and neither player's like, we're just calling it out, and their call was accurate.
I think Matt knew it was out, and he did not want to give it.
Side out.
And Sam Querrey again with an inside-out grip with a beautiful Ernie.
Point.
That ball's going to hit our title sponsor logo back there, Bubly, but Matt Wright played it. Oh, my.
Second serve.
Oh, after that wild get.
That was great court awareness again by Sam Querrey. He got down and up quicker than I thought.
That was one of those you want that point to last a while. Unfortunately, it did not.
Side out. Four, 2-1.
Jack Sock gives the big thumbs up on that one.
He does have a nice backhand flick there, but when you have veterans like Ben Johns and Matt Wright on the other side, they're going to start to read that and finish the ball right away.
That's the no-go zone.
Second serve.
Beautiful angle from Querrey there.
And I love that they've transitioned to hitting those sharp angles because, unlike tennis, that ball's coming back. It's not going into the stands right away. So great adjustment there by the tennis guys.
Sock a little frustrated with that missed volley. What a point, and it goes the way of Sock and Querrey.
And I give all the credit there to Sam Querrey because he's been getting beat down that line by Ben Johns this entire match. So he slid perfectly, made sure he was there to counter the ball, keep him and win the point.
Second serve.
Just couldn't quite get the ball to bounce in transition there. So 2-6-2, Jack Sock to serve.
2-6-2. Side out.
And looking up to the heavens, but you can't see the heavens. We're inside, as I mentioned, inside Mandalay Bay. So you just get a rafter stare there, Mr. Sock.
Football. Right toe.
Oh.
Nah, got it.
Right.
Got to do it.
Right toe. And Jack Sock says you can't call that. And he was quickly told, oh, yes, I can. That's why we're here.
Point.
Oh, my. And Matt Wright said, I am ready for that. Here's a look back at the right toe, just in there. My little size 8 would have been safe.
Second serve.
Again, just some confusion on the other side, and that just comes from having not played together in a while.
3 points from winning this exhibition. Make that 2.
Nine, 2-2. Side out.
Another one off the tape where they're like, out.
I can't overrule that. No challenge. No challenges.
No challenges.
2-9-1. Here we go. I'll recall it.
Okay.
2-9-1. Second serve.
Ball don't lie is stated across the net there after the missed third. And a beautiful tennis style shake and bake as the big man Sam Querrey finishes with the two-hander.
And that's what a lot of these tennis players are going to have success early on, is because they have those big drives, so they really can shake and bake and get some easy points.
So 9-3-1 here, and best 2 out of 3. Exhibition number 1 of the night. And Sam Querrey finds the ATP using all 6'6" of that wingspan and ripping it back on the other side of Matt Wright. That is gorgeous.
I mean, within inches, he got that in. Right by the post.
Millimeters.
Oh, it was an incredible shot.
Wow.
Like we said, these guys do have court awareness. They know it may not be a racket and a ball, but it is a paddle and a ball, and they're handling it just fine.
Second serve.
You're going to watch give Jack Sock another 2 months, and he's going to slide just right and make sure he's ready for that next ball. Just got caught there on his hip.
Oh, third shot lob, and it is in from Sock. What a play by Jack Sock.
Looking like a vet.
4-9-2.
Loving that, switching it up.
He heard you say 2 months. He's like, how about 2 minutes?
Side
wow.
out.
And that's what happens. You have such great points, and then you try and do too much. Versus just, let's settle back in. Let's continue to get some points on the board.
Yeah, we ain't settling here tonight. There's no settling. We're just going. And it's looking very good.
9-4-2.
Another shot to get to 10. Oh, and what disguise on that ball from Ben Johns. He's been dropping that to the corner and then brought it into the middle. And Sock is so far into the cookie jar, the lid is on top, and here comes match point.
Side out.
Okay, so they save it.
4-10-1. Second serve.
I like that he was trying to take that out of the air. Just needs to finish that. Continue to lift his shoulder up, making sure that ball gets over there, keep him in the point.
Yeah, crossed over a little bit too. That's a problem.
Side out.
And that's a great point there, Dave. When you transition over to pickleball, that is one of the hardest things to get rid of, is that cross step from tennis, and then getting more, I call it a crab walk style with the pickleball up at the kitchen line.
So third match point right here for Johns and Wright. And that will do it. Very impressive, entertaining battle. The tennis players showed out tonight, but it is the pickleball pros who take this match. What a fun exhibition. Hannah Johns, we'll get to talk to her brother, and Matt Wright. They're the winners. A lot of fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back.
A lot of us mishit the ball. I know I mishit the ball a lot. So
speak for
more
yourself,
forgiving.
Match point. It's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Welcome back, everybody. The tennis stars who played incredibly well in that match will all be on the court when we come back. But first, we're going to talk to the winners. That would be the pickleball guys, and that would be Ben Johns and Matt Wright. They're standing by with Hannah Johns.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Matt Wright, Ben Johns. Pickleball was triumphant here on the court tonight. Was game one a little closer than you expected?
Yeah, I think we got up. We got down a little bit, came back, and then they got to 10-8, and I think Sam missed a serve, and Ben and I, we were out there. I mean, we were playing, we were out there to have fun, and then when they get up 10-8, it's like, uh-oh, they're 2 point. We're a point away from losing the game here. So Sam, thanks for the gift. We'll take it. And then I think, yeah, it was. We'll take the win.
I have to ask, how hard were you going, like percentage-wise?
Ben, how do you want to answer that?
I think we were going hard, but it's always fun too when you got new players and amazing tennis players. So I think it was just a fun match all around. But obviously you got to go hard.
I got a number over here from Matt. What was that?
75-80, I would say. Does that feel right, Ben?
Sure.
All right, guys, you did a little bit better than the ladies last night. Why do you think you guys were more successful?
I actually didn't watch the match last night, so I'm not sure. But I think indoors and just hitting the ball hard it works well. So I think we did that maybe a little more than the girls did, I'm guessing.
Did you watch the match last night?
I actually saw the last 5 or 10 minutes when it got real tight, and I saw the end. And it looked like they were having good points. And when you're playing new players like that, I could see how you could get a little bit tight, a little nerve-wracking, and that if the other team's opportunistic, and they were, and not to take anything away from them, they played great. Isner was dropping lights out, like hitting nose-diving drops, and when you're able to do that, it just sets up the point. Jack is so athletic, quick around the net, quick flicks. It's just. They played great.
Well, guys, so fun to watch. Congrats.
Thank you.
Dave, take us away.
All right, well, a really impressive, fun match. We didn't know what to expect, and we got a lot of fun. So we're going to have 4 tennis players on a pickleball court on Tennis Channel right after this.
People Pickleball.
The Pro XR pickleball paddle answers the age-old question of how to get paddle speed and control with the same paddle and one grip, and this is it. Pro XR gives you more spin, greater control, and quicker reloads on every shot in the game, because you always have that constant feel for that leverage and control and paddle speed that we're all looking for. Pro XR is the most revolutionary technology in pickleball.
This wonderful event is brought to you by Bubly Sparkling Water. By MGM Rewards, earn points on every game-winning celebration. By Avis. By Durafast, the official ball of the PPA Tour, the Durafast 40. And by Selkirk, we are pickleball. There's a beautiful look at Mandalay Bay. And yes, folks, we are inside Mandalay Bay. Thanks to the pickle roll technology, it's unbelievable that you can play the same as a traditional pickleball court inside that huge convention center that you see right there. So let's reset where we're at. We're ready for the 4 tennis players to play. We've got Sam Querrey playing with Donald Young. And we've got Jack Sock and John Isner on the far side. 1 game to 15. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
I am Dave Fleming. Thrilled to have Cameron Blackwood with me.
Point.
Looks like John Isner needs to wake up just a little bit. He's been sitting there for a bit.
Yeah, big advantage for Querrey and Sock here.
I've been surprised by how low Sam Querrey can get down and get back up with how tall he is. But he's really agile.
Serving to you. 0-2-1.
All right, we're going to play regular scoring here, folks.
Second serve. 0-2-2. Side out.
And Donald Young able to throw it down at Sock's feet. So
2-0-1.
it is amazing that Sam Querrey is 4 inches shorter than another player on the court, but he is.
Second serve.
And that man is.
I'd like to see if they keep this stack here, having Donald Young on the left. I think I might like him on the right. He is a lefty there, and I think that Sam Querrey can cover the court so incredibly well on that left-hand side, especially with all the Ernies he was hitting in the previous match.
Yeah, it's interesting. They chose to start this way, so there's something about that they like.
Here we go. 0-2-1.
And John Isner comes flying in, and Querrey's like, seriously, off the net? All right, so they are going to stack Jack Sock to Isner's left.
Second serve.
Oh.
Second serve.
Isner just can't quite rally that.
1-2-2. Side out.
I'm just so impressed by these guys just from yesterday and then playing today, how much they've softened up their hands up at the kitchen line. They're looking for those different patterns and movements, looking to maybe suck some players in, then to hit behind them. So yes, they have court awareness, but they now have pickleball court awareness.
Yeah, looking very good. I mean, you've got 4 terrific American tennis stars here and looking very comfortable on a pickleball court, and there's a huge rip from that forehand, that lefty, Donald Young.
And what I love about this is they're used to seeing these drives, but from the baseline. Now they're seeing a Donald Young wind up, hitting a drive at them from maybe just 15 feet away, coming full force. So it's a very different look for these guys. And like we said, paddle, and they don't have strings anymore, so a lot of just slaps and wrists is what they're going to have to make that transition.
And there's the shot from that man, John Isner, that was so devastating last night in the exhibition, just making every third. This time they make no thirds on their try, so ball comes back to Donald Young.
3-1-1. Second serve.
And that's what Donald Young's just going to have to change moving forward in the pickleball world. Having Querrey all the way off the court, you're out of position and hitting a speed-up ball. I'd rather that just be a nice reset ball into the kitchen. We'll set back up, restart the point.
Yeah, you saw Jack Sock take one just under the chin, but had the paddle ready on the prior point. So down a couple are Sock and Isner.
Second serve.
3 missed thirds in a row, not that I'm counting.
Neither is he.
Point.
Oh, and Querrey looked so good with that in the battle against the pickleball pros.
2-3-2.
Scampering over there again.
Point.
I don't know about you, Dave, but do you think that there's more pressure for all these 4 men on the court with the tennis pros versus them playing pickleball pros?
Oh, they had nothing to lose when they were playing the pickleball pros. Now bragging rights, and they are major, are right here.
Side out.
There's a lot less smiles and laughing right now.
Yeah, this is intensity. We're on Tennis Channel. All their buddies are watching.
Point.
And Sam Querrey is waltzing across that kitchen line, just behind it, making his presence felt. Uh-oh.
Second serve.
And there's the problem with the 2 backhands in the middle. Hey, Cam.
It is, and that's something, especially on the left-handed side, usually takes that middle ball, but when it's your backhand side, it's a little trickier.
Point. Five, 3-2.
Huge rip from Querrey, but goes deep, oohs and ahs from the crowd on that swing.
That drop from Isner is going to set up Jack Sock this entire match, or anyone he's playing with, really.
Absolute filth. Great read by Sock to come flying over. So you can shake and bake a drive or a drop.
Second serve.
Yeah, Querrey did not hit this Ernie hard at all, and Isner was there with an open court, couldn't make it.
Point.
And that's just still the tennis in him of keeping it really flat versus letting that wrist go ahead and bend down, snap towards their feet, get that point.
And that is an absolute gem from Jack Sock, who is trying to bait a ball on that side so he gets the forehand and absolutely catches Querrey going for the Ernie. What a shot.
Side out. Five, 6-1. Second serve.
And the two-way from Isner catches Querrey up high.
Side out.
But I like this look, having Young on the right and Querrey on the left.
6-5-1.
But same thing that happened in the last match where we had Querrey that was missing that slide on the right-handed side. He's going to have to make that adjustment on this left side.
Point.
And Isner comes in and drops and charges. Well done by the big man, the Georgia tennis star. And there's Querrey leaving it up, and it is Sock who comes flying in after a gorgeous third again from Isner. Nothing he could do. We're going to switch ends. It is Cisner, as they like to be called. Sock and Isner looking good. How much fun is this, Cam?
This is absolutely incredible. Who would have thought that now, number one, we're calling it on the Tennis Channel, but number two, we're calling it on the Tennis Channel with former tennis pros that we know one of them wants to transition into a pro pickleball player. Who knows? I'm looking at Jack Sock right now, Don Young, even Isner, making these small adjustments, and you're starting to see them really buy into this and get a little upset when they're missing it and wanting to get better. So I'm looking for them to continue to stay on this pickleball court.
Isner and Sock looking very good, and I wouldn't be surprised if Sock is putting together his pickleball schedule for next year as we speak. Even while he's playing, he should for sure. Oh.
Second serve.
That ball hit him too, but
8-5-2.
Very honest player, that John Isner. Uh-oh.
Point.
That crushes my soul. I know that one hurts.
And the Young family just a little more.
Side out.
And that's what he had made the adjustment last night. John Isner was missing those short, made the adjustment, and was hitting those incredible drops. So look for him to make that adjustment, just finish that drop with a little bit more reach out there, and it's right over the net.
Again, 1-15 here. We will not switch again. We are staying on the end we're on.
Side out.
I like what Isner did there, taking time away from the opponents. When you're taking out of the air at the kitchen line, you create a lot more error on the other side and a lot of free points on yours.
The big man is there. Oh, and Sock is waiting to rip a forehand. But when your arms are that long at 6'10", he easily got there. Just didn't make it.
Cover this entire court.
Yeah, just get that out of there. Don't reach on the backhand.
is out. Point.
And now Isner and Sock stretching it out a little bit. We're down early and now have a 5-point lead. Okay.
That's a foot fault, Mr. Querrey.
And that is a foot fault, Mr. Querrey. A very formal announcement of the fault there. I don't think they've ever said that's a foot fault, Mr. Fleming, to me. Or have you gotten to Miss Blackwood?
I have not.
Okay. So.
I would have loved something a little bit more cordial.
Sorry.
Yes.
You guys have 11. You'll be over here. Coming to you.
Here's a look at the foot fault.
11-5-2.
Just maybe the back edge of the heel, it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Oh my. And big John Isner with the gorgeous drop, and then he just chased it all the way there.
He planned it from the drop. He knew exactly what he was doing. He just strolled right up, said, you know what, I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna Ernie, and you're gonna watch me do it this entire way up there.
And then I'm gonna wave to the crowd on my way back to serve. Feeling it.
Side out. It was out.
So again, one game, and they're just confirming a call that bounced an inch from the video board. 1 game to 15 here, and then we'll have a team match for you to close out this session.
5-12-2. Point.
I like that he realized, I don't know if he realized it or not, but in the previous match, he was getting passed so much down the line, made the adjustment, saw Isner a little bit in, decided to take a rip, worked out.
Point. Seven, 12-2. Side out.
Smiles all around after that. So, Sock is loving this.
Point.
And that's what's so difficult in the transition from tennis to pickleball is
13-7-1.
you know you don't have strings, but you still slice it as if you do versus just a nice drop over.
Oh no. Sock went halfway, then aborted the mission. But it's that movement from Sock that is a absolute, he's a menace, man.
13-7-2.
He is, and he's reading this game as if he's been playing for years.
Point.
Even in that, yes, it didn't come over, but he already saw that it was going to be low anyways if it were to dribble over. Went ahead and rushed the net.
So here we go, match point for Isner. Oh, and that's going to be a problem. And it is indeed. And Jack Sock
15-7.
is having quite a night. He wins it with his buddy, John Isner, in a very entertaining tennis pro battle on the pickleball court. It's Isner and Sock 15, Sam Querrey and Donald Young 7. So we will hang out here and then have some more great pickleball. We've got team matches, the last one of the round robin, coming up.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace any pair that gets lost or broken. And so far, we've racked up over 100,000 five-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we could have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 50% off 2 pairs at shadyrays.com.
Each shot has its own strategy. Each player, their own style. Whether you dink it, drive it, lob it, drop it, bang it, or spin it is entirely up to you. But we do keep score. We recognize the winners. Podiums are earned. If you want an edge, you best work for it. Electrum. Earn your edge.
Welcome back, everybody. What a very entertaining match between the tennis stars who've been talking trash all week in the group text. Well, it is John Isner and Jack Sock who will take that bragging right with them, and they are standing by with our Hannah Johns.
Well, welcome back to Championship Court. Jack Sock, John Isner here with me. You guys were talking a little trash on Twitter earlier in the week, but you got to partner up here today. How'd it work out for you?
We gelled like we did on the tennis court in doubles. Well, I guess kind of reverse here. I'm more the power guy, and he's more the feel guy maybe in this one. I don't know. But we had a blast. It was fun playing two really good friends of ours. We all enjoy playing pickleball, and hopefully we can do it more times in the future.
Guys, talk about the pace, the difference in pace between tennis and pickleball. What is that like? Can you compare the two?
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's a lot of similarities. I mean, you take speed off the ball, you speed it up. That's what pickleball has. It's a lot of variety, a lot of nuance in the game. So today, the last 2 days, very good practice. I think tomorrow is going to be very, very intense. So I'm no longer friends with Jack anymore. And same goes for Sam and Donald, and we'll see what our team can do tomorrow.
All right, well, Jack, there's been some rumors. I got to ask, you don't have to answer. Are you going to go pro?
Oh, I mean, not anytime soon. We'll see how many more years I have in tennis, but I think post-tennis, whenever that is, I think you guys will definitely be seeing me on some of the Pickle Tour in some facet.
All right, I think they're all big fans of that behind us. Guys, congrats. Good luck to your teams this weekend.
All right, so there you have it. Jack Sock can't love pickleball more, nor can we enjoy watching him play more. So we're going to come back with Team Sock versus Team Querrey right after this.
We owe great times to good friends, to the glasses that spark conversation, to the ideas that then pour out. Ours came from a night like that, and somehow survived the morning after, to make our own tequila. It wasn't meant to leave our house, but since we made this for friends, we thought it wouldn't hurt to make a few more. Grab a glass, amigo. Our tequila is your tequila. Our casa is your casa.
Welcome back, everybody, to the PPA Bubly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards. So we're playing all these round robins, Cameron, and here's where we're at. Team Young, they're done. They're 2-1. The winner of this match will tie them, then we'll get into tiebreakers for seeding. So a lot on the line here from a seeding perspective, and then tomorrow morning, semifinals and finals. So it's going to be fun to see this. We've had quite a night already of tennis players playing some great pickleball.
We have, and we've had Sam Querrey and Jack Sock on this entire time. So I just think we're going to see them only being better in this next match coming up. And like you said in the interview, they said, you know what? Yes, we had a great time on court, but we are no longer friends.
No, we ain't friends.
No.
No Christmas, no anything. So we will have those teams on the court from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada when we come back.
He's the most electrifying man in sports. The epitome of hard work and the face of the game. Tyson McGuffin became an icon the same way Selkirk Sport did, with a team. Dedicated professionals with a passion for innovation and unrivaled commitment to the game of pickleball. Selkirk Sport. We are pickleball.
Thank you to Pickle Roll. It can be installed anywhere, temporarily or permanently on any flat area. So I have a feeling Pickle Roll is going to be a big part of our future.
Want to give pickleball a try without getting pickled? In Pickleball Magazine has partnered with Selkirk to get you started. Go to selkirk.com to get free access to an in-pickleball starter course. Plus, get exclusive deals to paddles that real pros like Tyson McGuffin use.
And this fantastic event is brought to you by Bubly Sparkling Water. By MGM Rewards, earn points on every game-winning celebration. By Avis. And by DuraFast 40, the official ball of the PPA Tour. And by Selkirk, we are pickleball. And we are playing pickleball inside the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Perfect conditions. There's no wind. There's no cold. There's no heat miser. There's no snow miser. We got the perfect setup here.
We do. It is a little chilly, though, Dave. But no, it's an incredible facility that they have created here at Mandalay Bay. And not only this court, but to have all the other amateurs here for this incredible tournament is unlike anything I've ever seen, but I'm excited because I know this is the future. This is what we're going to see, and it's going to be a lot more common. Incredible work here by our team.
Yeah, and as we talked about, you know, the team at Pickle Roll being able to come up with this way to be able to put a court that can play like this, as if we are on a traditional pickleball court, and have the best players in the world battling. You're seeing some innovation right here with our amazing net cam. You see Collin Johns on the right and Meghan Dizon there on the left side of your screen with that devastating ace of spades paddle from Pro Kennex. That thing is full of fire. So just getting the teams organized to see who's playing with whom here. And look forward to it. Again, the tennis players still have some work to do. Their day is not over. Now, Mr. Isner and Mr. Young are done. But Querrey and Sock need to cheer their team on to victory, and they need to play well to get there, too.
They do, and as you're seeing, they're listening now to our pro pickleball players, and I think that's really, it's really cool to see that, you know, they have pride in, yes, they were the best in tennis and coming over, that they're listening. Hey, what can I do to get better? How was my movement in this shot? What pattern do I need to look for when I'm up at the kitchen line? So I'm really liking that. It's almost a switch of torches here with the pro pickleball players and the pro tennis players, and it's really nice to see here, and it's nice to see them evolving in the game so quickly and really being a force to be reckoned with here on the pickleball court.
Yeah, they played fantastic, and we've seen this in pickleball, all of the celebrities coming into Major League Pickleball, and we had the draft here earlier this week, and Sam Querrey is hoping to be drafted in the next version, that challenger level of Major League Pickleball. We'll see what happens. His showing tonight did not hurt him. I think people want to draft an undraftable player, Jack Sock, after what they've seen potentially. He's not available, just to be clear.
He's not, but I can guarantee you if you put his name in, I would see him on that challenger level. His movement on the pickleball court is absolutely incredible. Not only that, but his knowledge and how he's adjusted so well. Yes, he still has some of his tennis tendencies, as he should, but he's really honing in on the game of pickleball, and it's incredible to watch.
It is, and then we've seen that crossover of other athletes coming in. Marcus Allen was here earlier today. Hannah John spoke to him in our earlier coverage. So just love seeing everybody. We're a magnet, Cameron, and people are coming here to see what's going on. All right, so we're getting the players into position here, and we're going to start out with Jack Sock playing with Matt Wright on the near court, and Sam Querrey and Riley Newman. Hello, Newman. You're going to be playing against your partner here. Matt Wright and Riley Newman have had a great year in men's doubles in pickleball, and now they're on the other side of the net from each other.
Incredible year that these two guys have had, and they know each other's game so well. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup. Here we go.
All right. Sam Querrey to serve on the far side for Team Querrey, of course. Let's play pickleball. And Sam Querrey goes for the, I'm coming even closer. Hey, Net Cam, how close can I get to you? And then I'm getting out of there. May have had a little problem with the left foot there, but we're moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on. I don't think he got out from my perspective.
He definitely did not reestablish from touching the kitchen line.
What a finish from Jack Sock right there. And again, we are playing rally scoring here as we have throughout the round robin. So you will see every rally end in a point on the scoreboard until the freeze.
And you see there how Matt Wright went ahead and shifted out to his right. He's used to having Riley Newman go ahead and take that ball.
And earlier, Ben John. So he's had the best of the best fill in the middle. Jack Sock knew he needed to be there.
2, 3.
And a big yell from some pretty hands from Querrey, and just very steady.
And I like that. He didn't finish that all the way over, because that would have caused the ball to go outside and a little bit wide. Kept it nice, compact, blocked it right down the line.
5, 2. Point 6.
Oh, and Jack is not happy about that one. Here he comes flying in there.
It's a great read. And a lot of these tennis players, I think that's one of their easiest shots that they've learned right now is the Ernie, because they're doing it incredibly well.
And you have two gigantic human beings here. I mean, Querrey 6'6", Sock 6'2", 6'3", so they're using that height and that length to take advantage of it.
Side out, point 7.
And unlike earlier with traditional side-out scoring, that missed serve is here it's a point.
Cost ya.
Side out, point 4.
I know we've been talking about the pro tennis players coming over into pickleball, but just right now with the professional pickleball players showing why they're the best in the world, they're teaming up with the pros, they're teaming up with each other, they're mixing things around, and they are still at the top of the game. And just seeing how they can adjust so quickly is absolutely incredible.
Another missed serve there. No, the level has been phenomenal here at Mandalay Bay all weekend, and you are having to adjust. And we just can't get a serve in right now, folks. We're not going to call for overhand serves yet.
9-5.
I would love to see it,
I
though.
would too. Wouldn't we all like to see a big kick serve from Querrey?
Slide out, point 6.
And again, we saw with Sam Querrey with that going around the post, he's guarding that just fine and getting it back into play.
Again, best 2 out of 3 to 15. If we go to a third game, it'll be 11. We will freeze at 14 and 10, meaning you have to win the last point on your serve. 10-6.
Side out, point
Wow.
7.
Okay. Jack Sock mockingly puts his hand in the air there after that.
10. Point 8. 8-10. Side out, point 11.
When you get Riley Newman moving at that kitchen line and controlling it like he is, you're not going to see that ball coming back.
No, it's over.
Point 12.
Very impressive there by Sam Querrey. What's difficult is sometimes you're up at the kitchen line and you're still new to pickleball, you take that full swing and then you're late for the next one. He adjusted quickly and was right there for the second, third, got the point.
Point 13.
And now just 2 away are Team Querrey, Sam and Riley Newman.
Side out.
And beautiful ball from Matt Wright, catches Riley Newman looking in the middle and like, oh no, I'm beat. And that's in the budget for how aggressive he wants to be in the middle.
Great drive there by Jack Sock, seeing that Sam was starting to sneak into the middle just a little bit, and he took a little off of it. That's what I'm liking from these tennis players adjusting the pickleball, taking a little bit off. They don't have a lot of court to work with.
Lefty save.
Point 11.
And a good lead from Sock.
11, 13. Point 12. Point 13. Point.
And another missed volley, and we are tied at 13.
13, 13. Point 14.
Short return, they take advantage, and we have a game point suddenly on the comeback trail. Sock and Wright.
14, 13.
And a missed return, and it is Jack Sock and Matt Wright who rally back and take game number 1, 15 to 13. There you see Team Sock loving it. We'll be back with game 2 right after this.
Turning back.
For many of us, we just charge ahead because planning for your future takes time. And right now, thinking about your financial future takes on new meaning. At Baird, our financial advisors have guided individuals and families to achieve their goals through every crisis evolution and groundbreaking idea for over 100 years. That's the difference between thinking you're ready for what lies ahead and knowing you've planned for it. Now that's different. Discover the Baird difference.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Cameron Blackwood, and a very tight first game here in this first of the 4 matches. You see Matt right there with Jack Sock. They were able to rally back with rally scoring, and they take game number 1, 15-13. Rally scoring, of course, means every rally has a point until the freeze at 14, where you have to win on your serve. But it also allows the team that's down to rally. So here we go.
Point 1.
And picking up where they left off.
Looked like that was
1-0.
flying
Oh.
long.
Way out. I think Riley's like, why are you hitting that?
Side out. 1. One. Side out. Point 2. 2-1. Side out. Point
Great
2.
read there by Sam Querrey, adjusting his feet. Like we were saying before, he a little stagnant early on. Now he's seeing what the slide is and what the slide can do, and now he's having success with it.
Point 3.
And just like that, does it again. And he's keeping the swing short. He has to keep doing that in order to be prepared for that next shot to come back.
Side out. Point
And
3.
partner on partner crime from the PPA Tour right there, and Matt Wright comes out on top there. So another very even battle here in game 2. It's interesting that they chose to put Matt Wright on the right. It could be because the right side's doing a lot more returning, so he's going to be way more consistent. Not that Sock hasn't been very good all day long as well.
4.
Or he's just an animal in the middle of the court, and why not let the animal roar?
Point 5.
Just deep.
5-4. Point 6.
cannot miss returns or serves, but in rally scoring, it costs you.
Side out. Point 4.
Sock's just smiling at Querrey. They're like, that's not the place to go anyway.
4-6.
And for those of you who are wondering, I know that 6-4 had been called before. That was incorrect, so the score is right at 7-4.
Side out. Point 5.
He can even hit winners when he's backing away off the kitchen line. Watch where Sock goes here.
And I love that he just kept it short. Yeah. Kept it short. He was sitting backhand like he should and just finished right out in front of him. The only thing that I would like him to adjust instead of falling backwards with it is keeping his momentum forward, just in case it were to come back, he was ready for the next shot.
Absolutely. Be set.
As you see, everyone is just stunned as to what happened and how.
Call it out. Okay, point 7.
So Sock called that out. It did look a tick wide live, and everyone's good with that call. So 7 apiece.
Side out.
Sock's on it, just takes a huge hack at an overhead. Norman Clinkscales is our lead referee. Larry Howard is our second referee. Tom Tadler tracking.
Side out. Point 8.
And that's something, as Sam Querrey transitions into professional pickleball, you're seeing Riley Newman make a lot of movement up that kitchen line, and that's where Sam Querrey's going to have to make those adjustments, making sure I step back off the line, that he can get those balls, versus staying in his way. It's almost suffocating Newman just a little bit. Not that he can't adjust and hit a winner down the middle just like he did, but that's something that he's going to have to be more aware of when it comes to the pickleball kitchen line.
And there's Riley Newman's game in a nutshell there. Set it up, finished with a pancake forehand grip.
Side out. Point 9. 9-9.
Spread him out and then smoke it down the middle. Nice finish from Sam Querrey. You see him right there. Big man.
10-9.
Ready to go pro pickleball.
Point 11.
Okay, yeah. Very nice.
Little off pace.
11-9.
They asked if he was okay on the off-speed ball there.
Side out. Point 10.
He had the setup that he wanted, and that's why he devastated there with his paddle.
10, 11. Side out. Point 12. Twelve, 10.
Oh my. There was no other idea except I'm going to hit Jack Sock as hard as I can with that swing. Oh my goodness. Sock does a complete 180 to protect the face.
11, 12.
Message sent.
That was the only strategy on that shot.
I mean, we heard Isner saying we're not friends anymore, so there's Exhibit A.
12, 12. Side out. Point.
And that's something that Querrey's been doing well this entire day, is he's taking that forehand with a nice sharp angle cross court. I would like to see him switch it up a little bit if he has the chance, just so he's not stuck in a pattern that Matt Wright's definitely going to catch up on. But doing great so far.
And we have a game point here for Querrey and Newman to tie this up at 1 game apiece. And Sock comes hard at Querrey, and he's able to get all 6'6" out of the way. So we are going to play game 3, and I say I love it. So I hope you are loving this at home. Thanks for watching here on Tennis Channel.
At Baird, we offer a different, more holistic approach to wealth management. With your career, family, friends, and community, finding time for you and making sure your family's financial plans are on track can be a real challenge. At Baird, our financial advisors get it. We'll partner with you to create a unique financial plan and coordinate with your legal and tax advisors to bring it all together so you have more time for what matters most.
Not yet, buddy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. 2 very entertaining games to start this, and it's going to take a 3rd game to declare a winner. Wright and Sock discussing what they want to do. We will switch sides at 6. This is just 2:11, so this will happen quick. We want to get off to a good start.
Side out. 1.
And it is Matt Wright who says, I'm ready to go.
1-0. Point. 1. Correction. 2.
Cannot happen, especially in game 3 with rally scoring just to 11.
Yeah, that's Querrey is talking to himself all the way up there.
Point. 3.
And that sails deep, so a quick 3-0 lead for Sock and Wright. Very tight on the sideline there. Wow.
And you hate to miss the easy shot. Incredible hands by all of them. A lot of people get stuck and get caught with Riley Newman's ability to pull that trigger and pull his backhand wherever he wants. Sock handled it incredibly nice.
And this is 5 fast points for Sock and Wright. And another beautiful look at complimentary pickleball. We're going to switch sides at 6. Zip.
There is a strict game plan coming out from Wright and Sock there, and it's simple pickleball. They're just looking to, hey, it's rally scoring. Let's focus on number one, let's getting our serves in, let's get our returns in, and let's just make them play one more ball. And they're doing that very well, and that's why they have a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, no mistakes so far, because the 0 is the 0. So here we go, 6-0 again. This is just to 11 in the third and deciding game. And Jack Sock is ready. He looked like he was ready to try a Kyrgios type serve there, which would be legal. Oh.
Point 7.
Sam had already turned his back in the middle of this because he knew he was in trouble, and then almost got that wingspan back to the ball. 7-zip.
Side out. Point 1.
And Matt Wright left 4 hours early, but still had a chance.
That's why I was so surprised that Newman continued to go cross court, because it was an easy winner up the line.
1-7.
So they get their first point, 1-7. Oh my.
Point 8.
That would have been something else. And then at one point, Riley Newman's face was absolutely, I was worried about the ricochet.
That's where I held my breath, as I thought that was going straight for his head. Thankfully, it did not.
No friendly fire. We're playing on. 8-1, though. And Matt Wright started this third game with a flourish, comes flying up there. Oldest guy in the court says, I am not that old, baby. Let's go. 9-1 Team Sock.
9-1.
And that's just a great read there by Riley Newman. Like I said, he can pull that backhand in any direction with any speed that he wants at any given time. Incredible ball.
Side out. Point 10.
So a missed serve brings us to match point for Sock and Wright.
Side out. Point 4.
Can't come up with it there. So one opportunity saved. Can they rally?
Point 5.
And they can. And that's what's so dangerous about this rally scoring is you may not be the first one to get to that freeze point, and sometimes that's the better position to be in.
And it's a great position to have the ball going off the net. So again, to reiterate, Sock and Wright must win that 11th point on their serve. So if they get the ball back, they will not score a point because they are frozen.
Point 7.
And here they come. Now 7-10.
7-10. Side out.
All right, so it's just the side out, no point. Second chance to win the match.
11-7.
And give their team a 1-0 lead within the team match.
Okay. We're frozen. Yeah.
Getting everybody squared away. Larry Havard and Norman Clinkscales. And what a great final point. Good stab from Querrey on the Sock speed up, but it is Sock and Wright who take the first of our 4 matches. Impressive in game 3. So they lead 1-0. And we've seen a lot of tennis players on the court tonight so far. It's going to be all pickleball pro. The men are back right after this.
Love 15, 30, 40. Any point one means you win. Because when you bet just $1 on any tennis match, you could win $100 if any point is won. Plus, if you're not in a sportsbook state, you can take a swing at thousands in prizes in our free-to-play pools. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $1 to win $100 if a point is won, and make it rain.
On your six, ladies.
The world will get back on its feet. We'll help you stay on yours.
What's your secret? Oh, it's no secret. It's the expert help I got at Foot Solutions.
Make an appointment at footsolutions.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got the men, as I mentioned, coming onto the court, and we've got Tyson McGuffin going to be playing with Spencer Smith. We're going to have Smiths everywhere. Collin Johns will be playing with Pat Smith, and appreciate having Cameron Blackwood in the booth with me. And now I've got one of the best players on the planet. I love having her in the booth, and she's a participant in this event. Leah Jansen, welcome.
What's up? What's up, Dave? It's nice to be back here.
It's great to have you back here. So, Leah, tell us about what it's like to play in this. You got the tennis players in it. You're in the teams mixed up. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I always have a lot of fun in the team setting. I think we all do, and it's a nice refresher coming at the end of the season. And it's cool playing with some people we've idolized all growing up. I know I was a big fan of Isner because he's so humble, and it turns out he's the same exact way I thought he would be.
Yeah, these are four great human beings, all four of the tennis guys coming in here. And
they got some skill, too.
Did you, how about that first match, Leah? From your perspective, watching Matt Wright and Ben Johns getting pushed really hard from two very impressive tennis players.
Yeah, I mean, and I think the most impressive pro to me is no doubt Jack Sock.
For sure.
I remember you told me you thought he was going to be the best, and he is. He's a Grand Slam tennis champion multiple times, so it's no surprise to me that his skill set correlates over so well.
Yeah, when you survey the tennis pros in the world, this is the guy that comes up when you talk about tennis doubles, and tennis doubles translates much easier to pickleball doubles if you have those magic hands that we have seen him showcase all weekend long.
And he has a lot of wrists too.
Yes.
So that I think that correlates a lot as well.
Yeah, he's finishing down better than a lot of the top pickleball players who transition from tennis. He's just got that. Maybe he played a lot of table tennis as well. He's just a great athlete.
Yeah, I think the physicality is the main point.
Man, 0-0.
All right, Pat Smith to serve. Let's play pickleball.
Side out, point, 1.
So Pat Smith will receive here from Spencer
1-0.
Smith, no relation.
Side out,
Okay.
point, 1.
I think that might be a bad bounce.
Just a little slidey there, and that did not come up for Mr. McGuffin, who's having a birthday weekend celebration here.
Oh, in Vegas too.
Yeah, not bad.
Point, 2.
A little sloppy start. No surprise. They've been
2-0.
sitting for a second.
2-1. Point, 3. 3-1.
Oh, that catches. So, hot start for Collin Johnson, Pat Smith.
Yeah, I think they're going to test Pat out on pretty much a lot of thirds and see if his drive is on or off. Collin is such a steady dropper.
Beautiful point from all 4 players. Goes to Johns and Smith.
So this is kind of interesting seeing Collin play on the left all weekend. Wow, it's a great combo.
Yeah, for those of you new to pickleball, Collin is the
No timeouts.
older brother of Ben Johns, the best player in the game, and usually plays on the right side. Here he's been playing on the left side and playing very well over there.
I think it's good for him to kind of become a more well-rounded player. I think if there's one knock on Collin's game is that on the mixed court, he definitely isn't as aggressive. And I think this is probably a good transition for him to learn.
Just wide.
It's a great point construction right there, though.
3-6.
Great hands from Spencer Smith to handle that ball off the tape. People panic a lot when that happens.
So what I've noticed a lot this weekend playing indoors and kind of in a faster climate is we're seeing a lot of drives.
A lot of drives.
I know I've been driving a lot.
Good shot. Beautiful ball down the middle from Tyson McGuffin. Yeah, the third shot drop is a relic here compared to, and I think the tennis guys are all bringing the big heat as well, but it is preferred. There's another. People are shaking and baking, making those holiday cookies too, Leah Jansen.
For sure, it's a good play. Spencer and Tyson are 2 of the better forehand drives. Some net love.
Where's the Christmas present or birthday present? Asked Mr. McGuffin. Not on that one. Oh my.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Whoa.
Tough bounce there for McGuffin.
9-6.
And you see Pat Smith playing with the Yola paddle. That's brand new for him.
The Solaire. I think it's good for Pat's game. The Yolas, I love them. You know, it's really increased my dinking and my resets. And for Pat, the power game comes so naturally. I think this is a good transition for him.
And look at this little left-handed flick from Collin Johns. Okay, brother.
Point 11.
Oh.
And what do you have to do, Leia, when you're playing with somebody new? That you have talent, but you've never really gotten the communication figured out.
I think it's just a lot of in-point communication. So that means if you want a middle ball, you got to call the middle ball, as we saw right there. I would also just play normal in the court. I think Tyson reaching in with his backhand is a little bit ambitious right there.
7-11.
Side out.
Point 12.
Just a little off-speed roller there, Leia.
It's a really good ball, especially kind of on this court. I know we've been kind of getting some tough bounces.
Side out. Point 8.
Yeah, Pat Smith just pointed to the fans whose chest he saved on that ball that was going wildly deep.
Side out. Point 13.
Again, best 2 out of 3 rally scoring
13,
to 15, but you freeze on 14, so you must win that 15th point on your serve.
That's a good ball.
Point 9.
It's a good reach in right there. Very well set up by Spencer
9,
Smith.
13.
Look at that flow from McGuffin. He's got the beautiful lettuce.
Side out. Point 14.
Me personally, so I think they're pretty much, it's hard for Tyson and Spencer to get up to the kitchen line for them. I know that driving is a lot
14,
easier with this
9.
court and being indoors, but I would maybe start using those drives. I mean, those drops.
So game point here for Collin Johns and Pat Smith. And Tyson says no and has some theatrics to go with it here. Watch this ball go right between them, right there.
I know they lost that point, but that's such pretty ball movement there by Collin. He can really just finesse the ball around. And I like that speed up, actually, at Tyson's backhand. He's got to try it again.
Point 15.
That is not correct, what was called. So you're frozen on 14, so
14,
must
10.
win here. 14-10.
Side out.
And that's the
Point
danger
11.
in rally scoring. You lose your game point, and they get a point on the other side.
It's tough. It's tough to
11,
close it
14.
out. We've seen some big leagues go this weekend.
Yes.
Me, myself included.
And here they come, 12-14.
It's tough with no timeouts, too.
Yeah.
Really a momentum
12, 14.
point right here.
Tyson McGuffin has pulled them within 1.
Yeah, Collin, I think, was thinking about maybe doing something on that and
13, 14.
decided not to last second and left it high.
What a volley from Pat Smith, and you saw McGuffin remove his trousers right here. Goodbye. And then he pulled him back up. Yes, he got caught. So, game point. Number 2.
Oh, that is
The
tough.
third does not come over.
Big point right here.
14, 14.
14 apiece.
Side out. 14.
And that drive does not go their way, so 14 all. Want to make
14,
the third
14.
right here.
It's going to Pat. Oh, no.
And a beautiful, violent ATP finish from Patrick Smith. Got that, just waited. You got to be patient. It's rare that the ATP is defended by the right side player from that position, but that's the vicious angle. So 15-14 for Johns, and Smith will be right back.
You think you know Rose Namajunas? Rose lost her first title fight, flat out lost. Right then and there, she made a decision to stop just fighting and start believing she would become a champion. And look who's #1 now. If you've decided to take control of your finances, get the cash you need today with the Cash Out Refi from Guaranteed Rate, a lender real estate agent's trust. Learn more at rate.com.
Our new EV rental fleet is the absolute GOAT.
Nice. Speaking of goats, is that Tom Brady?
Yeah. He comes in to recharge, get software updates, you know.
Same time next week?
You got it.
Cool.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away.
Get 0% APR financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Leah Jansen, and as exciting as you can get. 1-point victory in game number 1 for Collin Johnson. Pat Smith with an emphatic ATP winner to start.
Side out, point 1.
I think it's important for Tyson
1-0.
and Spencer to really get off on a good start this game. They kind of dug themselves a hole.
Side out.
That's a good setup, though.
So all of the Collin Johns tricks that we're used to seeing on the right side are showing up on the left here, Leah.
I mean, why not? He has one of the most talented forehands, I think. Very hard to read, very smooth. It should formulate over on the left side as well.
And certainly looked good there. There's a net cam abuse from Tyson McGuffin that slammed into it.
Yeah, a couple missed thirds. That's tough.
Side out. Point 2.
There you go. Favor returned.
What did the net cam do to you guys? Come on.
2-2.
On the rare missed reset from Collin Johns.
Yeah, you don't see those very often.
3-2.
I'm liking what I'm seeing over there from him, though. He's really being the most aggressive person on the court.
Yes.
Point 4.
That had patron written all over it, but just hit the advertising back there, thankfully. We want you to come out and watch, folks, and just watch for flying pickleballs. It's just a wiffle ball. You'll be fine. And the birthday boy is barking. That's when he is ramped up, is it not, Leah?
Yep. Usually when he's yelling, that he's feeling good.
Side out.
So
point 3.
One thing I've noticed is they're kind of taking their drives at Pat a lot. Not only was he standing up there, but Pat probably, I think you would agree, Dave, has a great fourth volley.
No
One of the
doubt.
best in the game.
So compact.
Not saying Collins is bad, but I definitely, that would be my target, especially when he's coming in from a return.
Side out. Point 6.
I like Spencer taking his flick.
Yes.
Flick behind the left side person. That's personally a shot I'm working on. It's very hard to hit in the court, but that middle person, that left side person is always closing middle. You can often catch him.
And McGuffin sitting on some of that Collin Johns forehand wizardry there and says, get that out of here. The most electrifying man in all of sports, says Barstool.
Do they say that?
That's what they said. They put that out there.
Oh boy.
Put that on the Twitter.
Oh boy.
Number 99.
I'm loving the numbers.
Yes. What number did you pick and why, Leia?
I chose number 5 strictly because that was my number in volleyball. I used to play volleyball. So, yeah, I had to keep it. It's a family number.
8-3.
It's great that you can bring a little bit of something from your past into the pickleball court in this format. Very fun.
It is cool. You notice a lot of people are pretty specific about their numbers, so I bet they all have a little bit of meaning behind it.
Side out. Point 4.
Good setup there.
So you said they need to get off to a great start, and have they ever? Up 8-4 here.
4, 8.
Could we be pushing to another game 3 like we had earlier?
I wouldn't doubt it. In this format, we seem to be having quite a few close matches.
Side out.
Good setup. They're both just kind of mistiming those. But, you know, it's a wiffle ball flying through the air. Oftentimes, the easy ones are not that easy.
Yeah, the execution is the answer. The setup is beautiful there.
Side out.
Yes,
and there's Pat Smith's SWAT team right there. So 5-9 here in game 2.
5-9. Side out.
I like that move by Pat.
It's nice.
I think Collin was just not really ready and expecting it, but I think that was, they're just a little bit late on their combos, maybe because they haven't really played together.
Yeah.
Side out.
Yeah, I always say that I think I'm a better player off my ball than if you're my partner, because I know what I just did, and then if we haven't played together, that even makes that worse. So good observation, Leia.
Close serve.
Point 7.
And if you were like, wait a minute, he ducked and his hand went in the kitchen, he could lay in the kitchen if he wanted to. He didn't touch the ball. So all good. You can roam through there, just don't volley it.
Point 8.
That's also the worry if you take your flips cross court. If you don't get it to that outside shoulder, it's such a small region, isn't it,
yes,
Dave?
It's tiny.
Yeah, that's why a cross court attack is very tough.
Side out.
That might have been sailing.
11.
Yeah, because just for those of you new to pickleball or just don't even know what it's 44 feet long by just 20 feet wide.
11.
So if you're going cross court, very, very limited range. Okay.
11.
Let Sam Querrey check the ball there. That was fun. McGuffin says, no, not on my watch. Smith actually tried to block winner there.
Yeah.
12-8.
Interesting. He's usually a swinger. I think it just got a little bit low. It's a good point, though.
Side out. Point 9.
Great point.
These boys are putting on a show. All right, here we go.
9-12.
9-12.
Side out. Point 13.
That hurts.
Frustration from Pat Smith there. So, Smith to Smith here, 13-9. Spencer Smith took off to the right the minute he left that up. He knew he was in trouble. Unbeknownst to McGuffin, he would have been a better person to deal with that, but too late.
Point.
Whoa.
11.
It's a good attack. I mean, McGuffin slid off the court so much. Spencer was kind of moving towards the middle, and he jammed him up. And he hasn't gone at Spencer at all.
Point. 12.
Okay. Just like in game one, there was a comeback. Now the team that was ahead, which was that man and Collin Johns, were able to finish. This time it's them on the comeback trail. And Pat Smith, just for entertainment value, blew a ball that was 3 feet wide, 3 feet and 1 millimeter wide.
13.
That's an important time, too.
And we are knotted at 13.
Collin's gonna come over and take that down.
Kept digging and digging, and you heard Collin Johns scream in the middle out, but Pat Smith couldn't get the paddle out of the way, and we have a game point for McGuffin and Spencer Smith. And Pat Smith finishes, and now they will have not just a game point, but a match point at 14 apiece. You could not have a closer match than these two battling it out. And Spencer Smith pulls the trigger, and that will do it by the narrowest of margins. 15-14, 15-14. It is Pat Smith, number 41, and Collin Johns, number 42, who knocked this match up. Sock's got one. Querrey's got one. Sam saying, way to go, Pat. Way to get over the hump. We're going to have the ladies on the court when we come back.
Miss-hit the ball. I know I miss-hit the ball a lot. So
speak for
more
yourself,
forgiving.
Match point. It's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Leah Jansen, and at the PPA Bubly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards. And as I mentioned, the ladies are coming to center court. We will have Parenteau and Irina Tereschenko playing against Meghan Dizon and Allyce Jones. These two on the right side of your screen have played a lot of pickleball together, and there's a great look at all those amateurs playing. And there's our man, Tyson McGuffin, chugging beers, as he's been known to do on the side of the court. Perhaps his day is done, perhaps it's not. We shall see, Leah.
We'll never know. Well, we actually will know, but it's his birthday.
Yes, birthday weekend in Vegas. This worked out very well for him. What do you expect to see from these four ladies?
Well, I mean, I think this is a good move. Not only are Irina and Catherine on the same MLP team, so they can get a little practice for that, kind of test out some stuff, but also we're going into the final format tomorrow, so kind of mixing around, seeing who plays well with who. I, if I'm not mistaken, have Etta and Irina lost both their matches?
I think so, yes.
So maybe change it up. Etta is a very accomplished mixed player as well. Maybe she'll play well with Matt. So I think it's good to just try some new stuff out. Meghan and Allyce have played together quite a bit, so we know kind of what we're going to see from them. Meghan's going to bring the power. Allyce is going to bring a lot of diving and consistency.
Yeah, so the ladies on the far side in the black absolutely know their games of each other and expectations very well. You can see Tereschenko and Parenteau literally probably working. In fact, not only are they working it out, they are changing who the first server is as they walk out there. So
I have a suspicion this is because Meghan is starting on the right, and I think Catherine feels pretty confident going forehand to forehand with Meghan.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of balls are served to the right side player, so the Parenteau return, a lot of things. Let's play pickleball, everybody.
Side out, point, 1.
Good ball. Catching her moving in transition.
1-0.
Good look at Allyce Jones. Allyce Jones is on the ground early. Can't get back, but it's not an Allyce Jones match if she isn't on the ground, and we've already checked that box, Leah.
Yes.
Point 2.
And that's not the most forgiving of surfaces. A little gritty, so I mean, she's not wearing pads. There's not like skin tone colored pads she's got on there. She gives it her all every match. Two-handed firepower is being repelled back at Meghan Dizon, and we're still playing.
What a point.
And what a finish. Man. That's why people love your part of pickleball. The women's doubles is absolutely entertaining every single time.
Let me tell you, it's a lot more fun to play as well.
A little biased there, Leah, but the fans don't disagree with you.
Side out, point 3.
It's a good drive. I think just a little ambitious there going in for that crash. Catherine was able to kind of recover and get that ball behind her.
Side out, point 3.
She's got some hands, and she can finish the point.
Yeah, popping off that ace of spades paddle, too. Things got heat.
Yeah, watch out.
Side out, point 4.
So again, best 2 out of 3 rally scoring to 15. Game 3 will go to 11 if we get there.
Side out,
there's the finishing power of Dizon, and we saw this win by 1. The men's were 15-14, 15-14, so every rally counts. the second what a point from Leah goes to the ladies from Utah.
Yeah, both of these two are Meghan, Dizon, and Allyce Jones are two of the most improved. I remember seeing them last year, and they have become so much more consistent, and it's really cool to see them kind of come along and come to the top of the game.
And no one practices more than that woman, number 2, Allyce Jones.
6-4.
I asked her to hit a little because I like to hit on the court before I come call it. She was ready to, she was going to hit 1,000 dinks with me if she wanted to.
Let me tell you, I've practiced with her the last couple mornings before even we play competition. And she keeps me focused. No one is as, not only does she practice, her attention to detail is tremendous.
And that's what it's going to take going into the 2023 season.
Yes, it's going to be stacked.
Point 6.
Good hands there by Tereschenko to fend that off.
So tied at 6. Are you surprised with the Dizon Jones side selection here?
Yes and no. Meghan played the Wright this morning against us, and I thought she played very well over there. And no, because I think she's, and yes, because I think she's a little more comfortable on the left. So this must be for a strategic reason. Good flick. That was going long.
Oh no, and after a tremendous point, the lob goes just deep from Jones. Big smile on the face of Irina Tereschenko, and this match is fire.
Side out. Point 8.
A little ambitious on the driving crash, but I love the aggression.
Yes.
You know, even in rally scoring, people are just still being aggressive, and I think it's going to start favoring the more aggressive people. If you're going to give up points anyway, you might as well do it.
Point 9.
First real grindy point that we've seen.
Side out.
Nice knife from Tereschenko there, and that's a tough ball to knife back because you're reversing the spin.
Exactly. I think that's where her length or lack of length kind of hurts her. I know I would have just taken that out of the air. And if you let all of Irina's slices bounce, it's hard.
Another beauty here. Oh, that gets over. And that is why we love women's doubles on the PPA Tour. Offense to defense, back and forth, Leah. This is what it's all about.
I don't know about you, Dave, but don't you think the points are just going so extremely long? Like, the level is getting so high, you have to dig the ball out. I don't know how many times.
You got to hit 11 winners every point.
I mean, every single one of those balls, I was like, there's a pop-up, but the point keeps going, and it's just going to keep getting tougher and tougher.
9 apiece.
Side out. Point 10.
I wonder how much of that was bad shot choice and how much of that was kind of a bailout, because it's been some long points and you have no timeouts.
Yeah, that last point alone was 1 minute and 8 seconds long. And then you got to get right back. There's no, you can't go towel off. We're on Tennis Channel. You know, you can roll over, towel off, ask for a different ball. Here, it's let's play.
That was a good setup by Meghan. I think that's when she's at her best, just leaning in and using her length.
Jones 360.
It's still going.
And they have worked their way back. And Catherine Parenteau finally gets the finish. I agree with the scoreboard operator there. Wow.
10, 11.
That was a good misdirect by Parenteau. She's so dangerous on that forehand side.
Side out. Point 12.
You got to give it to her, though. She got low to adjust. That was impressive.
10.
This is not a replay, folks. What a battle, and it is Dizon and Jones. I want this to last another 2 hours. This is unbelievable pickleball.
That was a good pull by Parenteau. You saw Jones just adjusted enough and got it behind her.
And Jones is also, she doesn't have an earpiece in, she's taking those cross-court dinks out of the air like you suggested.
Yeah, maybe.
Side out.
She's psychic.
I'm sorry, point. 14.
That's tough. See, I really do think that's just, they would have called a timeout there.
So we have a game point here for Dizon and Jones. And that angle is beautiful from Tereschenko.
All right, here we go. We've seen this before.
Will they get all the way back to 14 and we have another 15-14? We'll see, because Dizon and Jones can only win on serve now.
Jones bringing the offense. Oh, what a
She's
misdirect.
down again, and she's up, and she's still playing.
Oh my gosh.
This is awesome. And
that was so impressive. Like I tell you, Parenteau, like Collin Johns, is very dangerous over there. She's so smooth with her forehand. She has a great misdirect, and she's also starting to pull it at the right shoulder now. And Jones is fending it off.
Game point. Doesn't get over. You heard the shriek that went with it.
Oh, you can feel it. You can feel it.
12, 14.
She's down again.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. And then for the first time really all day, gets a little ambitious with that ball.
14.
And we are within one. My goodness. And Tereschenko.
Now their game point. I mean, this is amazing.
3 games in a row. The 2 men's and this one are going to end 15-14. And that goes just deep, and Allyce Jones cannot believe it. And like we have seen, like we talked about, Leia, the team that behind comes roaring back, and it is Catherine Parenteau and Irina Tereschenko for Team Sock that win it 15-14. More, please. We'll have it when we come back.
New People Pickleball.
Welcome back, everybody. The PPA Bubbly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards. Here's the round robin standings. Team Querrey and Team Sock trying to win this battle and tie up Team Young with that 2-1 record. And folks, tomorrow on ABC starts at 10 Pacific. We will have the semifinals and finals. So we are thrilled to have had this opportunity to show all these great tennis players playing pickleball. Now these ladies putting on an absolute clinic. I am entertained. I know you are at home, and this is going to be fun. 3 games in a row go 15-14. Leah, how about a fourth?
I would love to see it.
Yes.
You know, this is a great match. Some very high-quality pickleball here.
And smiles all around as Irina Tereschenko starts game number 2.
Good pull right there.
Yeah, and you got to just wipe it away, don't you? They had 2 game points. They didn't finish. Got to come back.
That's pickleball.
Side out, point 2. 2-1. Side out, point 2.
I would love to see a drop versus drive ratio of this tournament. Like, it's amazing. Good pickup. Good drive. It's dippy.
And everyone's checking on Allyce Jones, and guess who's laughing the most? Allyce Jones goes for the high five. It was one of the, sometimes it's your fault. Oh man, just gets clobbered in the bubbly.
Meghan's reaction too.
Usually you hate it if it was your ball that got your partner hit. At least in that case, it was Allyce's ball. She's tough. She's been on the ground 11 times already. She'll be just fine.
Oh, she's the toughest, that's for sure.
3-3.
She's there.
Yeah, Allyce Jones is also one of the best encouragers of her partner to go. Heard her screaming at Meghan, just couldn't get it to safety.
Good touch there by Tereschenko.
Yes. No-go zone.
Yeah, that was a good setup, and if you pop it up to Meghan, boom. Yeah, goodbye.
Wrong side. 4-4. Side out, point 5.
What, really? Well, really, yes, but it's okay. It's just 1.
5-4.
Back and forth we go again.
And now Tereschenko. A lot of me, myself, and I discussions here right now, Leah.
5-5.
Oh, that was a really good pull. Good setup.
Yeah, at least you saw take a swing at the air because she had an opportunity, didn't make it. Violence, just unmitigated violence from Meghan Dizon with that paddle.
You can't get out of the way of it either. It's impossible.
Side out, point 7.
And after all that patient and resetting, Leah, big swing.
Yep. A little bit too big, and I think that's kind of the paddle position that Allyce goes in, so it's really hard for her to keep the ball in unless she really gets over top of it. Ooh, good D. Nice.
Nice straddle from Allyce Jones, and here we go again. Hands for days on both sides. Lucky sevens in Vegas.
Side out, point 8.
That's a knifey slice right there. Let's see if a team can create any distance.
I know, they just can't.
Side out.
That would be negative.
So what have been your thoughts on the rally scoring this weekend?
I think it's been fun to see. You know, it's you know, people love a comeback, and we've seen it all day long. I think, you know, for those just joining us on Tennis Channel, never seeing pickleball before, one of the more confusing parts of our sport, if you haven't played it a lot, is what is that third number in the score? You're used to 2 scores, so
9, 8.
we'll see where the sport progresses. But I think it's been fun.
That's a good
What
drive.
about you as a player? You're playing in this.
You know, I haven't hated it as much for doubles. For singles, I think it would be really hard for me to give up my side out scoring, not gonna lie.
There you go. Oh, and it just dangles on the tape and doesn't fall over. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of debate on that as we go along here with pickleball.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been as bad as I predicted, and you know, it's destined to happen in the sport sometime, because truly, as a viewer, I think it's a lot more fun.
It's a lot more fun. It fits in compact windows, as we mentioned. We'll be on ABC tomorrow, so you have a national audience getting to tune in.
Goodbye. Oh!
Unbelievable.
No way!
Oh my goodness, she is down again.
A little middle confusion right there, and they fended up. Tereschenko just fended off a bullet by Dizon.
Absolute, like, bulletproof vest on there for 007 on the other side.
Wow.
Tereschenko feeling it right now.
Just playing a lot of the court. Ooh, nice.
Another amazing point.
That's rare.
We hope you're enjoying this on Tennis Channel tonight, wherever you are. This is a classic match.
She's got it.
Side out, point 11.
Tough ball to take a big swing at right there. I want to reset that. So 11-12. Wow. No separation.
No way.
That ball stays in. Now it's the Dizon reset clinic. And that sails deep.
Oh my goodness.
How in the world are they winning these points, Leia?
I'm telling you, the level is getting so high. Like, if you at home want to step your level up, go to that transition zone. That's basically where you're seeing the level increase each time. Points are staying out longer. You can dig yourself more out of more holes. You can get misses like that.
And that
Ooh,
sails
sets
deep.
up a freebie.
All right, so they had 2 chances in game number 1, couldn't get it done. Now they have one here in game 2.
I think that's smart to drop. Oh, she's there.
And Jones comes into the middle of the court and speeds it up. That does not work, so they do not finish. And 12-14.
I don't know.
Again, they must win on their serve here. So second chance at game 2 to force a game 3.
I think you got to drop here.
Just not drop high, and Jones is chewing out Jones right now. And it puts a point on the other side in rally scoring. So
it's tough, very tough.
Wow, Tereschenko. Oh, and it rolls off the net. And we will indeed have 15-14 4 times in a row. Here is a match point for Tereschenko and Parenteau.
14-14.
And Catherine Parenteau goes inside out, and they get it done. 15-14, 15-14. We could have just left the scoreboard from the men's match, because that is exactly what we had before. What an unbelievable match. What a show from those 4 ladies. All I can say is I want to see this again. So hopefully you are enjoying it as much as we are calling it, and we are going to have our mixed match when we come back.
The Pro XR pickleball paddle answers the age-old question of how to get paddle speed and control with the same paddle and one grip, and this is it. Pro XR gives you more spin, greater control, and quicker reloads on every shot in the game, because you always have that constant feel for that leverage and control and paddle speed that we're all looking for. Pro XR is the most revolutionary technology in pickleball.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. Paddle Tech, let's go again.
Wow, I hope you were able to take a deep breath at home after that. Just fantastic pickleball. One more individual match within this team match, and we've got the tennis guys back out here. So we're going to have Jack Sock playing with one of the up-and-comers in women's pickleball, Etta Wright. And one of the fan favorites and longtime star of pickleball, Lucy Kovalova, will be playing with Sam Querrey. If folks haven't seen Etta Wright before, what do you know, and what can we learn from what you've seen from Etta?
So Etta is a very steady player. I think she started playing tournaments this year, but she's extremely talented. She has a very good backhand flick, and she has an all-around cool demeanor. I think she's going to become a fan favorite. Very sweet person. And then we know what Lucy's going to bring. She's going to bring the fire. She's going to bring some finger wags. I don't know if we'll see it today. But she's also got crazy power for the game. So I'm excited to see this. I would say Jack Sock, as we've said before, has been proving himself all weekend long. So I'm excited to see how him and Sam duel off against each other.
No doubt. I mean, this is their last chance until the morning to sort of say, hey, we are the team to beat. And a lot of discussion. I saw Matt Wright snuck out there for some discussion of who's going to play what side. I assume that Etta will indeed start on the right side, on the far side of the court, and then Lucy Kovalova will start on the near side. So number 23 and big Sam Querrey. I mean, Lucy's a tall woman, and she is standing next to 6'6" Sam Querrey.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see our size be humbled this
Yes,
weekend.
indeed. Let's play pickleball.
Okay, little.
All right, you, and then it still worked out. Querrey's everywhere.
Yeah, that's not coming back.
There's that big tennis overhead from Sock. Got a good bounce on the Dura there. It's hard to do.
You know, I think Sock has been like really, like he might be the MVP of this team right now.
For sure.
Oh, she got him.
A little speed up on Sock. Shown some great hands all weekend long as Leah Jansen pushing for the MVP voters to recognize Mr. Sock. Oh, and Etta Wright says, I saw all 6 feet, 6 inches moving a little early there.
2-1.
Of course, we have Matt Wright and Etta Wright on the same team, no relation.
What a misdirect.
Right on cue, talented player. I enjoy watching her on the PPA Tour next year. And a Seattle pioneer in Major League Pickleball.
Just overcooked it a little bit.
So this mixed match will start with the tennis pros, and then a pickleball pro will sub in for games 2 and if we need game 3.
Ball was in.
All right, well, we've got one more. Okay, we're having a little discussion about whether that was in or not. And
I think Jack tried to call it out, but Sam called him off.
So we had an overrule without Sock agreeing to that, but okay. Big drive from Lucy. Hannah Johns is with us, and she's courtside enjoying all the action.
That's right, Dave. I'm down here on the court with Riley Newman, Allyce Jones. Guys, what do you want to see out of your mixed team right now? This is going to determine the course of this matchup.
Yeah, we want to see lots of high energy, high intensity, really, really good pickleball points. Just kind of lock in, see if we can clinch this last match. So excited to watch. Courtside, I got the best seat in the house with some good teammates, so we're having a blast.
Well, Allyce, you were diving all over the court in this last match, and pickle roll, this is the first time we're playing on the pickle roll surface. You had close contact with the court, so how does it feel out there? What's it like? How does it play?
It plays awesome. Normally, like, it's taped down. You will have some spots, but when it's like fully glued down, it plays just like a regular court. And so I'm actually going to have my own soon. In a gym floor in Lehigh. So I'll have it straight on the gym floor, laid down, and it'll play great. And it'll be better on my joints, not playing on straight cement.
That is awesome. What color is it going to be?
It's this court right in front of us. Center court is mine, so.
All right. Wow, this exact court.
Yep, yep, this will be mine.
Guys, I want to ask about your numbers. You chose numbers for the backs of your jerseys. Why that number?
Yeah, I was born on June 3rd, so that's one of the reasons why I chose number 3. And also, I played high school and college basketball, and that was always the number I chose in basketball. And so I just wanted to rep it here on the pickleball court.
Love it. Allyce, any story behind your number?
Well, I'm actually really number 3, and I don't know who took that. And then my second number is 13, and someone else took that. And then Meghan took 11, and I let her have that, and that's fine. And so I went with 2, which was one of was Brian's dad's number. So, yeah, my husband's dad.
Well, at least you finally found a number no one wanted.
Exactly.
All right, guys, let's take it back to the court. Dave?
So a lot to unpack there. We've got Allyce Jones, who was a star on center court tonight, is going to have her own center court. Wouldn't we all love to have a center court, Leah Jansen?
That would be amazing. That's the setup.
Yes. So, and just having this to be able to put down in a, oh no. No. Etta Wright had to charge out of the way of the ball. She's saying it did not hit her.
But everybody else is?
Everyone else is saying it did, but it's because of the way it came off the backboard that it looked like it hit her, but it clearly did not. It is rare you got a matrix from that far back.
10-5.
Okay, so she did not hit her.
It definitely did not hit her. So Wright and Sock continue on here, up 10-5.
Slide out. Point 6.
Okay, ambitious, but I like it.
Yeah, it's fun to see these players getting
6-10.
put a number, as Riley Newman mentioned.
Slide
Number
out.
3 is
Point 11.
his birthday, his football number. You mentioned year-old volleyball number. It's a nice little touch here at the Bubly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards.
Point 7.
All right, I think Querrey's got to reel off a couple right here just to get close before they hit the freeze.
Oh my, and 2 missed serves in a row from Querrey.
That's not going to help your team's chances, especially in rally scoring. Really, a lot of your on-serve mistakes that you don't usually make really kill, i.e. missed drops or thirds and serves. Querrey does not want to hit that back in.
Oh, and a finger wag at Etta Wright from Sam Querrey there. Like, don't you be speeding it. It's a big target, big target.
It is. Interesting choice of who to wave your finger at.
Point 13.
Yeah, because Etta's got, as you mentioned, the control, but she can rip a ball, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful finish from Etta Wright.
She got some airtime right there. Boom.
And we have our first game point here in the mix. As I mentioned, you got to win on your serve. Wow, Querrey going for the Ernie early. Oh, and she does tag Querrey, and Jack Sock is bent over in laughter. Wow. Look at this finish. We warned you, Sam Querrey. Etta Wright's got pace, and here it comes. Ouch. Ouch. That will leave a mark indeed. So we'll switch out the tennis guys, and good news for Querrey. He's done for the night. We'll be right back.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace any pair that gets lost or broken. And so far, we've racked up over 100,000 5-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we could have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 50% off 2 pairs at shadyrays.com.
Each shot has its own strategy. Each player, their own style. Whether you dink it, drive it, lob it, drop it, bang it, or spin it is entirely up to you. But we do keep score. We recognize the winners. Podiums are earned. If you want an edge, you best work for it. Electrum. Earn your edge.
Nearing the end of the round robin format here, and tomorrow live on ABC will be the semifinals and finals of this wonderful event, and we hope you tune in again. ABC 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Leah Jansen, you're playing pickleball tomorrow on ABC. How fun is that?
It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing how far our sport has come, and it's amazing what Connor Pardo and the PPA Tour have really pushed out, and Tom Dundon for us to have the opportunity to do.
And they are loving it in the crowd, all sorts of dance moves. So, as I mentioned, this will decide who ends up winning this team match, and we have swapped in Spencer Smith on the near side here to play with Etta Wright, and on the far side, left side phenom in this tournament, Collin John, playing with Lucy Kovalova.
Let's see it. I love it.
Side out. Point one.
Just
missed. That was a great track down, because I think that was a pretty good touch volley right there.
Yes. Spencer Smith showing some wheels here.
Okay, Collin.
Collin Johns.
Look at that.
And just goes prancing back like, yeah, this is me. There's no B in front of my last name. This is C. Johns. Etta Wright says, okay.
One of the things I really love about the MLP format is, guys, if you want to get selected, you better start paying attention to your mixed and caring about your mixed, because if you don't have that side of your game, it hurts your draft stock. Females as well. I know me, especially, one of my goals for 2023 is to get my mixed stock up.
And explain to everybody, because some people would say, well, Leigh, it's pickleball.
Well,
and it's not, is it? It's still pickleball, but it's a very different approach to the game.
It is pickleball, but it is very different things. In men's doubles, I would say you have to be much more steady. And in mixed doubles, the guy really has to be very aggressive. So a lot of the right side males and less aggressive males really have to learn to change their game styles. And vice versa for the females who are a little more aggressive and less side dominant. We have to really learn to embrace the soft, patient, and reset game. So you have to learn different parts of it, and you also have to find a partner that you mesh very well with. This is not just my opinion. It's a lot of opinion that mixed doubles is the most difficult event to play. It's a can of worms.
3-4.
Good take, just a little late.
Paddle face just open there for Collin Johns, and Spencer Smith, number 88, serving it over there to Collin Johns.
Side out, point 5.
Got to thank Norman Clinkscales, all of our referees, Larry Havard, Tom Tadler, Tracy Dvorak, and Howard Simon. The video referees haven't been called on. Each team does get one challenge a game. We haven't had one yet.
Oh, it catches.
Point 6. Six, 4.
One of the things, in my opinion, that makes a guy a good mixed player, say AJ Kohler, for example,
7-4.
He doesn't really care if he loses 1 or 2 going at the girl. And you're going to lose some, but the guys who are really relentless and don't care, like, essentially, if they're winning the war, keep going. Some passive players, I've noticed, if they lose one, then can I completely shut down. Poach. Oh.
What a get from Spencer Smith. What a get from Etta Wright.
Oh, what an angle.
A lot of whats there, and they were all very impressive. Yeah, the other thing is you have to have a budget, and the budget, how many times you're going to attack the lady, how many times you're going to get beat behind you. You know you're going to do it, but it's just part of playing aggressive mixed.
Point 5.
So 9-5 here in game number 2. Kovalova and Collin Johns are up.
5-9.
Spencer Smith from Utah serving it in there. Good representation of Utah tonight in this match.
Oh, fancy. Oh.
6.
Kovalova finds the net, and Hannah Johns has some more guests courtside. It looks like Jack Sock and Matt Wright. Take it away, Hannah.
Want your mixed team to be doing right now? What kind of energy do you want them to bring to this court?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long few days, right? So we're getting to the end of the pool play. So I think everyone's trying to find that last little bit of energy before we go into the elimination round, and you just got to muster it up, right? So, and we're playing for seedings right now, and we're all trying. We've been crunching numbers, trying to figure out, oh, who's going to finish first, who's going to finish third, and it's really close right now. From what I've been told, we can finish anywhere from first. If we win this, we're first. If we lose, we'll be third. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, but we'll see.
Any idea tomorrow? That was a great point, I know. Jack, anything that you're thinking about as you've sort of watched your team play, you've seen the different matchups and partnerships that they've had on court. Do you have any ideas for how you want to sort of loop it up for tomorrow?
No, I mean, I think obviously the format tomorrow is different, so it'll be, I think, teams that we've seen, and it's mixed doubles only tomorrow. So the teams that we've seen so far in the round robin play, I'm not sure that they'll stay the same based on team strategy. So probably some new pairings. It'll be intense. It's going to be a lot quicker. I'm just going to keep trying to hold my own, like I've been trying to do all weekend, and keep helping the team if I can, and hopefully we come out on top. It'll be fun.
What do you enjoy the most, the mixed or men's or singles?
Oh my God, I enjoy all of it, honestly. I mean, obviously the doubles is so fun. You're out there with somebody else trying to figure it out together. I've only played like rec singles games, really never played a serious singles thing, but I do enjoy that aspect as well. I like the cat and mouse type of games and all that, but I have never played at this level of singles, but one day for sure.
All right, guys, thanks. Dave, take us away.
So, a lot of strategy going on over there between those gentlemen to get themselves set for the semis and finals in the elimination round, as Matt Wright correctly described it. And here we go with another comeback. 10-10 now.
Not surprising.
No.
Not surprising. This one's going to go down to the wire. Let's see.
Look at Spencer Smith come roaring in there.
11-10.
Oh.
Tried the little.
Kovalova with the little hero shot right there.
12-10.
Very heroic and very, very long, unfortunately for her. What a volley. Jeez. CJ just catches the outside of the line here with that little placement.
Great shot.
And Spencer Smith ready.
Yeah, Spencer sits pretty heavy backhand, so that's a really tough ball to take below the net. And I think he has some pretty underrated hands, in my opinion.
He's had some interesting mixed results, some good wins.
Point 14.
Yeah, you really can't sleep on Spencer Smith.
No.
I think he was a very talented tennis player. He's very steady, and I noticed he's working on trying to bring some more offense.
And this is match point for Team Sock. Cannot get there. So, second chance, will they get it? We've seen people get the ball back and never give it back. Again, you got to win that last point on your serve. Kisses off the Kovalova paddle, so second chance to close this out for Etta Wright and Spencer Smith. They cannot do it.
Here we go again. I think this right. That's 13-14.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's high. Good reset.
Way too high from Etta Wright, and guess what, folks? The score's going to be 15-14.
Look at that.
Now we got a game point on this side. And a huge drive goes wide from Kovalova. Third match point for Etta Wright and Spencer Smith for Team Sock. And that is not gonna be it, and a second game point for that duo, Kovalova and Johns. And the ball kisses off the net and catches Etta Wright, and we will play a third and deciding game. More pickleball you want? More pickleball we've got right after this.
We owe great times to good friends, to the glasses that spark conversation, to the ideas that then pour out. Ours came from a night like that, and somehow survived the morning after, to make our own tequila. It wasn't meant to leave our house, but since we made this for friends, we thought it wouldn't hurt to make a few more. Grab a glass, amigo. Our tequila is your tequila. Our casa is your casa.
For the last night of the year on the PPA Tour, because we're playing in the morning tomorrow. What a night of pickleball we have had. Epic battles, the tennis stars playing great, and a game to 11 win by one will decide it. And Lucy Kovalova comes right out and says, I got a highlight for you, fans, and rips an ATP winner. Let's go. Again, 1-11, we'll switch sides at 6.
Side out, point one.
Is it going to be 11-10, Leia?
You know, my odds are on that, but we shall see. That was kind of like a heartbreaking loss right there. Let's see if they come out sharp in the beginning.
Point
And
two.
they do. A little bit high, and that's a good spot.
2-1.
Spencer Smith reaching in.
Yeah, that Ernie attempt by Kovalova opened up the middle, and Collin didn't really slide over far enough to cover that.
3-1.
These two scrap from the baseline.
He's got that. No way.
Oh my goodness, Spencer Smith then ropes an overhead. What a point from Wright and Smith.
Boom.
Kovalova can't believe it. Gives a thumbs up to Spencer Smith. I love the sportsmanship.
She's not AJ Kohler. Only AJ Kohler can pull that off. Ooh, when it rains, it pours.
And again, we'll switch at 6. And a hole is a problem, but we've seen people dig out of them. 5th shot drive, 7th shot drive. And that goes wide, and a big lead for Wright and Smith for Team Sock as they switch sides, able to throw away the fact that they had 3 match points in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's a quick turnaround, so good for them to be able to just unpack that. But as we've seen, also, what I like to point out, I don't know if you talked about this on the broadcast yet, but as you can see behind this beautiful, bubbly PPA board, it's a little bit harder for viewing from this side. So not only is it going to be hard to close it out, the visuals are a little bit tougher.
Yeah, some people don't do well looking into that. Some don't do well looking into a depth of field where there's a long look into it. So you just got to adjust.
There's always going to be something.
There's always something. It's the paddle's fault, too, if you miss.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they give it to them. Okay. Kind of want to
real tight over there.
See that one back.
2-6.
Yep.
Kovalova on it, but just blisters it well deep.
Big swing.
And a lot of Team Sock chatter to Kovalova and Collin Johns over there. That's why we love the team competition.
Oh.
Went for it earlier, didn't connect. Got that one.
That was a little bit better of a ball
Yes.
to go on. I think that rose up a little bit more. The other one that she went on was literally
Shoe tops.
outshoot. Yeah. All right, creating a little bit of distance here. Let's see if they can finish it.
Just backhand clinic from Etta Wright.
Yeah, if you leave that up to her, she will be able to get it down. She's got some good length and really isn't shy to pull that trigger.
2 points from a win, and Collin Johns goes Ernie, net.
Smart.
Silly angle. He'll take it.
4-9.
Again, this is just to 11, folks.
Good lead right there.
And a ball change without even looking at it there. Just the ball's cracked. Okay.
All right.
Switch it out.
Boom.
5-9.
Someone can see the future. I know there's a lot of magicians here in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Etta Wright set that up, left a bait ball out there and finishes. And we are at match point for Team Sock.
And that will do it.
And that will do it. So after not finishing 3 match points in game 2, Etta Wright and Spencer Smith are able to get it done, much to the joy of their teammates. So Team Sock is the winner of tonight. We will come back and talk to the winners. What a night of pickleball. See you in just a minute.
He's the most electrifying man in sports. The epitome of hard work and the face of the game. Tyson McGuffin became an icon the same way Selkirk Sport did. with a team. Dedicated professionals with a passion for innovation and unrivaled commitment to the game of pickleball. Selkirk Sport. We are pickleball.
Thank you to Pickle Roll. It can be installed anywhere, temporarily or permanently on any flat area. So I have a feeling Pickle Roll is going to be a big part of our future.
Want to give pickleball a try without getting pickled? In Pickleball Magazine is partnered with Selkirk to get you started. Go to selkirk.com to get free access to an In Pickleball starter course. Plus, get exclusive deals to paddles that real pros like Tyson McGuffin use.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming here. The PPA Bubly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards, and that narrowest of victories for Team Sock puts them in the #1 spot going into the elimination rounds tomorrow morning. We'll have the semifinals and finals and talk about that in a second. But we're going to talk to the winners now. Hannah Johns standing by on center court.
That's right. Welcome back to Championship Court. Etta, Wright, Jack Sock here with me. Well, we finished the round robins. This was the last match. You've seen how your team can play. How do you feel about your chances tomorrow as we head into the real rounds?
I feel great. You know, we had a loss yesterday. We're coming off a hot streak today. We got 2 W's, so we're coming in tomorrow with a lot of confidence. Might shake things up with the lineup. Who knows? We'll come out with a few surprises and shock the pickle world.
Well, Etta, you've been playing lights out there. You got the chance to take the court with your tennis pro. How are you feeling about your play?
Oh my gosh, super excited. I haven't won a match yet, so I'm happy to secure the win for our team.
Tell me, Jack, what do you find most fun about pickleball?
I feel like, not in a weird way, the things I do well in tennis, kind of with the hands and cat and mouse stuff, obviously translates very well to this game. So it's really fun. It's kind of a chess match out there, so to say, especially in doubles and everything. So I don't know, it's a lot of fun, feel, handsy stuff, and yeah, hopefully play a lot more.
Etta, anything to add to that? What do you find most fun?
I mean, just the people. It's so fun. The crowd has, and my family has been here to support, so that's been really nice.
All right, guys, congratulations. That is all from us. Dave, take us away.
All right, Hannah Johns, appreciate all your work throughout these first 2 days. And as I mentioned, folks, tomorrow, find us on ABC. Yes, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. We'll have those semifinals, and then the champion will be crowned of the PPA Bubly Team Championships presented by MGM Rewards. For all of the broadcast partners I've had, for the amazing Tennis Channel crew, I am Dave Fleming. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the morning. Good night.